This is Jobinchu playing Bang Thunder Mountain, the wildest ride in the wilderness, and I has started playing this game for like 2 days, and I really need to get this shit off my chest. Um, I think Disney Speedstorm is a cool idea for a game. Why can't I not go down? Oh, here we go. Am I level 14? I don't remember. No, I'm not. Not recommended. Not a good idea to do races that you're below level for. I can do this one. And yeah, this is a cool idea for a game, but overall I think it's ruined by the whole free-to-play model, and a lot of it's like live service mechanics. It just ruins everything, you know. So I'm gonna start by talking about the positives, just doing some of these old event tracks that I already started doing.
I can do this.
And speaking of tracks, the tracks for the most part are very creative. The visual theming, like according to each movie, is really good. I've only played I haven't played them all, obviously, but just visually it looks good, and the music slaps. The music is fucking good as shit. Speaking of Mulan, the track for her stage, it mixes in like the lyrics and vocals of Be a Man, and I think one of them is What Do We Want a Girl With Fighting For? One of the tracks, I don't remember. Oh god, this is the first time I'm playing it on my PC, just to record for the video. I've been playing this mostly on my Steam Deck, just because it seemed like a fun idea. But yeah, the music is good shit. It's this like, I don't know what you call it, synthwave techno that's going on here. Whoa. It doesn't feel too bad to play on my PC, except for that little hiccup in the beginning there, but anyway. There's like 4 variations of each track, which is pretty cool. And it keeps like playing all these missions like a little bit fresh. Yeah. That's it. That's all I did like 1 lap. Anyway. I think for the most part though, even though visually the tracks are nice and everything, just structurally they all feel very wide and empty. There's not a lot of personality with like how the track goes and like how windy it is, how like your typical Mario track is like this big set pieces. Like I don't know, like looking at TikTok clock, there's the part where you drive in the giant dial with you drive around the hands. There's a part with like the what do you call it, the metronomes going back and forth, and there's a part with the gears. Like I'm not seeing that kind of creativity in these tracks. It's just these tracks could basically be gray blobs of a track, and there would be no difference between that and a Disney Speedstorm track. And actually, if I could pick my favorite track, which is the silver screen, like this is a good concept for a track. Like this is on par with, you know, your typical Mario Kart track. It's called the silver screen because you start off in like the theater, and then you go inside the cartoon, and the track starts there, and then you loop around until you're back inside the theater. Like that, like that's good. I want more of that. Whoa, super pixelated.
Good luck, everyone. How hard can this be?
Oh, and there's even credits. I never noticed that. It's good. It's good as shit going on here. And if I could talk about like the mechanics real quick, drifting is not super strong. Wait, I didn't pick 5 laps. Oh, I'm okay. There's 5 racers. Also, what I'm seeing is that if you play locally, it like levels out, or it does like a flat level for all the characters. There's no like your skills are there even if you don't have them. Drifting isn't actually that powerful, and I kind of wish it was. Like, you do get like kind of a boost for drifting, but there's no levels to it, or maybe I don't know if there's like a perk you get. Shit. You know how Mario Kart, there's like 3 levels of the boost, or the drift rather, and it goes from like blue to yellow to purple sparks. That's how you know like how far into the turn you're going. It's just here it's one level, and it's not even like that big. But also, like I said, the tracks are really wide, so it's almost like not worth boosting or drifting at all sometimes. It's just, you know, there's not even a lot of sharp turns to even like use it most of the time. Ow, somebody's tiger is on the loose. Oh, it's Mowgli. What about this? My rockets! Oh, he had a shield. Cool. Oh, you know what's also annoying is that this game does the pretending to be like its online thing, like Mario Kart Tour did, where even though I'm playing with like AI, it generates like usernames as if I'm playing online, like Kronlord R now Anti-1 Boss Heart. Like, why even pretend I'm playing online? Just write this fucking characters' names. Like, I don't get that. And backing up to the characters real quick, like that part is just a no-brainer. Just pick your favorite Disney character and go from there. Like, that's it. It's cool to see all these characters here, but the game does entice you to buy different, like 10 different skins, or grind out a character by just, I don't know, collecting stacks for the character. And they all have boring cars to begin with. Like, that sucks. I'm trying to find the edit screen. There we go. So let's see here. These are all my costumes. They're all locked. If I go to get suit, this just says some of these items are not available at all. And then over here, these are character voices.
This is for my family. That was amazing.
And these are just like animations you can buy or unlock, basically. But backing up to the car, this is my first time seeing this actual screen, but the body leaves a lot to be desired. I'm just looks like I'm picking different colors, but the actual shape of the car like does not change. Oh, I thought you could just unlock like entire different cars. It's all just parts. Oh man, and you have to unlock stacks for the you have to come across like stacks for the plates and the wheels and the wings or whatever. Get caught part. Collection level 6. And, like, pretty much every fucking screen has the potential to take you to the store to get some kind of shit. Collect things in the game to raise your collection level and earn cruel rewards, lol. Where am I? This is kind of confusing to read. What's my collection level? 3. So, I'm not even guaranteed to get the thing I want at that level. And it just keeps going. There's so many levels to this. Like, when does it fucking end? God, it's just, I don't like, oh God, what the hell? Okay, so there's collections for each series, I guess. I just recently got Bo Peep, so, and she's at level 1. Want more shards? Click here to find out this character's racial shards. If you want to go for a character, you have to get their shards. And they unlock at 10 shards. How do you get the shards? I don't fucking know. Probably through an event, random chance, through like a loot box. I don't know. It's not worth it for me to ever go into. Like, I just start you get
Honor to us all.
when you first started the game, you get the option to pick from like, I don't know, 4 different characters, just like to go from there. I just went with Mulan, and I leveled up Mulan. I just invested in Mulan, basically. But a lot of the time, it just, because it's a free-to-play model, it just dangles all this stuff in your face. And it's by design. But, you know, it's okay because it's all cosmetic, lol. Everybody else you have to grind for or buy. And, yeah, there's character rarities, too. No. There's rarities within the, like the character screen. Like these costumes are common. This costume is rare. This costume is epic. This costume is legendary. Woo-hoo! And some of them are not available right now. And there's a whole like pipeline of unlockables to go down. It could be in the shop for a limited time. It's one of those things where it's like, ooh, it's gonna be in the shop for like 6 hours. Better buy it now. Better, if you don't have the points, better buy it now with the real money, lol. It's just, in back up here. Where's it say? Okay, Mulan. My Mulan is a 1-star. I don't even know where you look it up. She's a level 1. She's a 1-star trickster. There's rarities. There's 1-star all the way to 5-star. There's common. Those freaking voice clips are also have rarities too. There's only 3. Rare and epic. Like, this game has traits of a gacha like everywhere, but it's not actually gacha because you're not focused on unlocking like loot boxes and there's no, as far as I've seen, like crystals that you pull from or banners or whatever. Like, why do the quotes need to have rarities? Like, just to show off, like, oh, they got the epic one. They must have grinded for that a lot. It's just the artificial value of it all. It's just so, it bothers me. And that's just the characters. And did I say I was going to go into the positives about this? The positives is that you can pick your favorite character with an asterisk. As in, you have to fucking pull everybody else. Like, look how many characters there are. And yeah, I have to farm for their shards through like an event. Oh, and these are all the ways to get Jafar shards. Like, okay, chapter 5, unlock the Jafar pack. Oh, it takes you to the store. Go fucking figure. Oh, I have 3 days to get 30% off the Jafar pack, and it costs 1390 blue points, whatever those are. All I have is the experience points, purple, and the gold, which is like the easiest thing to get in any fucking one of these kinds of games. And I don't even know what the light blue points are. This just, it already hits you with like 4 different currencies. And I can spend 2,000 to get 1 racer shard for Sully. You need 10 to unlock the character. I think this whole power system kind of also ruins the game, because there's character like crew that give you perks and bonuses. You have to increase Mulan's like, or any character's like racer level. These are crewmates that are like abilities that give you. They're specific to Mulan. These are all these things that are specific to Mulan. And these also require shards to unlock. And then I'm assuming he's yellow, so he's epic. These are what do you call it? On the uncommon one and the common one, just they all increase your stats in some specific way. It looks like Mushu gives you the most. It's just, once you have all these, there's just ways to reduce skill between each character and any online interaction. Oh man. And it sucks because it doesn't matter how well you play anybody, or it doesn't matter how well you play on the tracks at all. It's just, you might lose because somebody might have all their every single crew bit like decked out or all the stats upgraded or whatever. It's just it distances the skill from the game, and it sucks to me. Or you might be playing not an online match, and you're just trying to grind out some events, and the CPU is too high level and designed for you to wall out. So if I want to get any of these, like, oh, let's see how to get the rare Cricky. You get it through doing daily blocks. I just wanted to see the drop down menu. I didn't want to go this far back. But like all these percent boosts just it doesn't need all this shit. Oh, collection level 53. Oh, this is another thing to just grind towards. Oh my god, it goes this far? It, like, just wouldn't... I'm gonna get to that in a second. And, you know, even in, like, a party racer kind of game, even in a Mario Party racer kind of game, even in a party racer, there was still kind of skill to this game, like knowing where to drift on a track, knowing how to boost, where to cut corners, utilizing the shortcuts, picking a character like with an optimal build that fits your playstyle. Like it's all gone here, since you could just upgrade the character and make them better at what they do. And they started doing this in Mario Kart too. Like even Mario Kart had stats. But it was only through a combination of like the racer, who you just had to factor in like their weight class, and then the parts in the car used that affected those stats differently. But it was all fixed. There was a finite combination of those things that you could just account for, and it's never like one of them would absolutely win you with the game. Just, well, like I want to be able to go off road a little bit better, or I want to go on the track a little bit faster, or I want my character to like glide a different way. It was all fixed, you know. It was just, it felt like, even though there's that much customability, it all felt very balanced in level with itself, you know. And of course, there's also the luck element, like during the race, like getting lucky with the items or whatever. And yeah, different skills unlock at different like star rarities, and just this feels lame. Or like, if you run across a character, if you run across a player online who has the maxed out like thing, and all their power-ups do more than what you do, it's like, that's not very fair. They should all be the same for everybody. Imagine if, like, you're playing Mario Kart, and somebody's red shell does better than your red shell because they grinded or paid for it. It's like, that's not how it should be. Like, that just reduces the skill at all. Or, like, the luck value, too. Yeah, and I guess at max star, I don't know what you call it, Mulan's like ult does this. This is the levels it goes through. It should just be like one of these things. Launch receiver several explosives that shoot forward and stun. Same at level 2, and then this one does more. Ooh, this one does even more. Ooh, this one does the maximum number. Ooh, like, dude, there shouldn't be this many levels a character's super. Like, come on. It just gets like unbalanced after that. It's just, well, how are you supposed to deal with that as like a person who hasn't played as much? It just boils down to like, have you been wasting your life playing this game, or have you not been? That's what you get rewarded for. Like, god damn. Or have you spent more money than the other person? Like, that's a skill check right there. Is it possibly pay to win? Just by means of like the ability to buy anything in this game, probably. And let's see, how do you do that? Get shards. You have to get more Mulan shards to upgrade that stuff, I guess. And yeah, these are all the intervals in which you get more racer stars with a character, and like increasing Mulan's rank or level. And imagine having to do that with every single character just to like fill them out. Like, dude, doesn't need all this shit. Not to mention, like, this is all the power ups in the game here. There's boost, fire, the ult, and then this sad excuse for any offensive thing whatsoever. And there's also like a steering wheel power up too that's not here. Yeah, the steering wheel attack is like the green shell. It's just a straightforward attack. You actually have to aim with it, which is okay, but everything else is, this is kind of like the star. This is just a shield. There's already a built-in boost mechanic. This gives you more boost. It's not like a mushroom that just gives you one boost, because you already build up a boost while racing. This switch just instantly fills the meter for you, but it's still like luck based, or there's a chance of getting that, and it just feels redundant to me. Speaking of unbalanced bullshit, let's try doing a ranked race with my current setup. Mulan's only level 12, so it's not gonna be much for me to do if I run into somebody who's like got more shit than me. Like, it doesn't feel good, you know, when you're having to go against like players who just have more shit than you. Let's see. And that character is level 8. I can't read anybody else's things. Are those supposed to be CPUs since they don't have NPR? Interesting. And they have Belle, Hercules, Meg, Blue, all characters I don't have. Oh god. Those must be like generated names. Oh, this is cool. There's tricks kind of like in Mario Kart 2. Look how wide this track is, man. Like, what's going on here? There's tricks to do, but they don't give you that much of a boost. And now here I go, I'm boosting. I'm sure more upgraded characters have boosts that last longer or go faster or whatever. I don't know what it means if a character fell off a map. Oh, jeez. I used to think that mean they dropped out of the race, because I noticed whenever I saw that, they wouldn't be in like the results screen at all. This is one of those tracks that utilizes the lyrics from some Disney movie, which is kind of cool. But with the power-ups in general, they don't have much impact on the race at all. Like, there's no rubber banding, there's no comeback mechanic, there's no, I don't want to say punishment for being in first place, like the blue shell. But, you know, there's ways to avoid it. But there's not even an option. There's not even a way to do anything about it. There's not even a way to do anything about somebody in first place. Or maybe I guess that's the built-in boost mechanic, but you can get boost in first place too. So like, it's just designed for people at the top to stay at the top. Like, I don't know if that's an AI controlling Goofy. What the hell happened to me? Or if that's a player. But they're just up there. There's no blue shell to get them to come back down. There's nothing for us back here to get us up there. It just feels bad. Like, they're so far ahead. This is cool. I'm digging the music. Like, this is what the that power up looks like when you hit somebody with it. It just inverts your controls. Can you even reverse? I'm pressing all the buttons. Oh, okay. You can't. I don't know if you can reverse, but I was just stuck there. Also, I was stuck there, and I'm still in third. Oh man. It's just it feels bad that I don't even. I'm lost. I am speechless. Oh, I can use my boost to try to catch up. Well, that's it. I'm in third. There was nothing that could be done. There's no blue shell. There's no rocket. There's nothing. And I don't know if Ebzing43 was like a generated username or not. Oh, see, okay. That player disconnected. That's what that means. I don't know what that means. Because it shows my Steam icon. That person at the bottom is on mobile. What did just the game controller mean? Like, what does that mean? Oh, okay. But it's like, did I lose because... Isn't it supposed to pair you up with people who are your same, like... Well, it pairs you up with players of your same rank, but not like... What are they? Not they have an upgraded character or not? Like, how does it determine that? Well, that's my... that's it. That was a ranked race. I can't imagine doing that like for 40 years just to unlock a character or any piece of equipment or piece of a car. Like, oh boy, I unlocked a 10th of something like that. That would make me feel like I'm wasting my goddamn time. If after like 20 races I unlocked a 10th of a skin, a 10th of a racer perk or whatever, like I hate this model so much. Now, there's another mode called Regulated Race, which levels the balance. It levels the playing field of everything. Like, this is the actual balanced mode, where it doesn't matter what your level is or whatever. Everything is just set, and that actually is nice. You know, this is what the game fucking should be. Like, I remember the start screen, like, when you first go into this mode, it just says no levels, no skills, no perks, it's just you and the track. Like, why isn't that the game, huh? This mode has NPR too, which I guess is a thing. But yeah, the lack of item variety starts to show here. Like, okay, when everybody is the same, all the items kind of don't do anything. They don't shake up much. And there is not really a good range of like offensive or defensive items too. Like, there's no traps to set when you're in first. Like, there's no banana equivalent. There's no oh, this is my favorite. This is one of my favorite songs. It has poor connection. Like, okay. Like, okay, or ooh. I guess everybody's dropping out. This game has been out for a year already. Like, I remember hearing about it. But I'm assuming they're fixing the game as they go. It doesn't run perfect on here. Or maybe, I don't know, the netcode isn't that good. And also, just the tracks are so barren. There's hardly any shortcuts to utilize. Like, so what I'm experiencing here is that there's barely any item variety. The tracks aren't depthy enough. You know, there's no shortcuts. It's just going in a straight line. The tracks are so wide because there's no shortcuts. Oh, it says I'm having connection problems too. Like, just okay. Anyway, that was a regulated race. It needs, that was only 2 laps. Some of these modes, they need to be like 3 laps to just really get, like, I don't know, it feels fair on like the 3rd lap. Like, it's in every game. It's in every party racer. There's always 3 laps. Why is it that in this one there's 2? I want to do another one. There's also another mode where like it's like a red light, green light mode kind of, where the item boxes they switch colors, and if you hit them while they're not the color it's supposed to be, then you take damage and it slows you down. It's like, okay, then you have to be a little more strategic to where you pick up your item boxes or when not to. Okay, enough. I do like this starting thing. Oh fuck. Super. It's just the level of controlled chaos is like just not good here. And there's aren't like even in that last track, there's not even many opportunities to like drift like effectively because the tracks are just like straight lines. There's hardly any like sharp turns to make use of the drift boosting for. That was a hazard I didn't see. And like my super is useless when there's no one around me. So like why am I even getting it? Ah, jeez. Can I use it behind me? No, you can only use it in front. I keep getting my super, like I don't want this. They don't home in on anything. It's so stupid. Oh look, a cool part where I can drift. That was one part. Let's use this rail. I am just stuck in 5th. There's nothing I can do about it. There's no... I haven't even seen the steering wheel power up at all. And yeah, stuff like this makes me appreciate the controlled chaos that like Mario Kart is. Like how there's always shells flying around. There's a bomb. There's the blue shell. There's a star mechanic. There's... You know, this game wouldn't need like a boost mechanic if one of the power-ups was just a boost. Yep, super cool. Yeah, I guess I'm the one with the poor internet here. It's bad. Lame. Man. But and the meat of the game is just the grind of it all. This game and the whole problem with the free-to-play models in general. It just wants time. It doesn't want you to unlock anything. Like after I did a ranked race and then I did 2 of those other kinds of races, and then I still haven't done, or I still haven't gotten any of the premium currency that you use to get everything. Upgrade coins. Oh boy, I can level up a racer. And these are my options for the daily things. Oh boy, more tokens. And is it only paid for these? This is the only way I can unlock anything is by buying the tokens. No, I'm not going to engage with this. You know, there's fucking battle passes and shit. Like, what is this golden pass? Oh, I love this right here. I can spend $9.99 or $19.99. They both cost real money. I love the free-to-play model because it gives us the choice between giving more money or less money. Lord, I love the freedom that the free-to-play model gives us. Fuck off. How can you defend this shit? And it's just... this shit just helps you get these rewards faster. Like, this is the current season event going on. This is the Wreck-It Ralph event. Also, a no-brainer idea to include for like a racetrack. I got Felix just from doing a few things here, but like, so far it looks like if I want Calhoun, I have to buy a golden pass. Like, she's not down here in the milestones at all. Like, none of her stacks are here, or none of her character shards, excuse me, are here. Stack shards, it's the same shit, like, across everything. Exclusive to the golden pass. Exclusive to the golden pass. Like, pretty much if you want her, you have to buy her. Super cool. And how far does this go? It goes all the way down to 40, 50. It goes all the way down to 50. The last tier can be earned multiple times. Keep earning points or gain extra rewards. Like, this is like, you wouldn't even be able to get here by the time the event is over, unless you have no other things to do other than play Disney Speedstorm for 9 days straight. That's how long you have left for the event. Like, how can anyone defend this grindy shit? And then going to the road map, like, this is the starting area. I haven't done everything here, but like, if I want to try other like modes, like, this is the Ohana track, this is the Monsters Afraid track. I can't do these because I don't have the character. That's not cool. And there's no such thing as like a Grand Prix thing to just play through and like experiencing each track or see other characters or whatever. It's just your options are play all these missions or play online. That's it. There's no Grand Prix mode. And yeah, I can't do these because I don't have the characters. It's so shitty. And I just recently got Bo Peep, which is the only reason I can play these ones. Each tournament consists of 4 races. Oh, okay, so this is the Grand Prix equivalent, but your barrier of entry is to have a character. Like, that's fucking stupid. Oh, what's VP? Vault points. We can do these, I guess. Oh, not only is the barrier of entry having the character, the other barrier is making sure they're strong enough to fucking compete in the Grand Prix. And the other thing is, you can't play any of this offline. I'm not even playing against like real people, so why do I have to be connected to the internet all the time? I can't just unlock shit like in my own like time. Like, I like taking my Steam Deck out and playing stuff while I'm on the way to work on like the public transportation. Or even like if I had no internet at home for whatever reason, I can't play Disney Speedstorm because I'm not connected all the time. It's a live service game. It requires you to be live all the time for even when there's no multiplayer. Like, imagine not being able to play Mario Kart anywhere all the time. Or Sonic All-Stars Racer Transform, or Crash Team Racing, or any fucking party racer. Imagine not being able to play any of those because you're not connected to the internet. It sucks. Live service sucks. Alright, so, let's do this one. Let's upgrade Bo Peep. I can use, let's see how many points, 4,000 gets me. Oh, hey, she's exactly level 10. Now I'm the recommended level. Oh boy. Oh, and it costs those tickets to play. Alright. And a lot of these events and time rewards are just by design to plant like FOMO into people. Like, oh, it's gonna expire in 6 hours. Better buy it now. Better unlock it now. Better play the race now. Better do this now. We gotta do it now. That's Tigger impression. Tigger is there trying to get you to buy things. Super cool. And like, am I only winning because I upgraded the character? Like, there's supposed to be like, you know, a spontaneous element to like your typical party racer. By being able to just upgrade a bunch of shit on a character, it kind of reduces that spontaneousness. It has like mobile game, like I said, mobile game gacha stuff where usually the goal is just like to just make your number bigger than theirs, and that's kind of what's at work here. And then, I'm remembering like the stat screen of like a Mario Kart where like they don't usually show numbers because numbers are boring and they get in the way of stuff. And like now I get it. I'm fucking Frank Rosenbaum or whatever his name is. I almost said Frank Welker, but Frank Reynolds from fucking It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia being like, I get it. I get why they don't show numbers, because numbers is fucking bullshit. You just show the bar, like this is how fast it goes. Like, it's simple. You know, numbers complicate things. This doesn't need to be here in like a racer. And yeah, and if I have to spend money to enjoy the features, like, what would be so wrong about just charging a money up front to just have all the features, so I'm not like grinding for everything and I can just play the damn game? Like, for some people, like this, they are playing the game because they're unlocking stuff and they're grinding for like a skin. Like, that's super fun. Like, ooh, I'm glad for you. I'm happy for you. But you're also a tool and you should look into killing yourself. Yeah, sorry, that was harsh. YouTube's gonna flag me for that one. What is this supposed to be? Oh, this is the Ohana track because there was a volcano and you can jump. I just forgot. This is how you do tricks. That's fine. Oh, hello. Oh, I keep forgetting, like, I'm not actually racing against people. This is just AI. Like, I wouldn't blame this company, what's it called? Gameloft Barcelona. I wouldn't blame them for, like, borrowing out of Mario Kart's book for just, like, a little bit. Just in terms of, like, mechanics and programming. Like, oh, in Mario Kart, there's always, like, 3 aggressive there's always 3 aggressive CPU that like overshadow the rest, and everybody, those are like your main competition. Here, I don't even get a feel for that. Also, they're just arbitrarily going faster than me. Because of, I think, the level stuff. Like, I'm max level recommended for this. Like, shouldn't I be catching up with them? And I guess after that, like, or I'm not max level, but imagine if I was, I'd just be annihilating everything. Like, that's not, like, a race. That's not balanced. If I can just make the character better, like, increasing their top speed, their handling, or whatever, just, like, none of that is fair. And I say this even to the fucking, NPCs, too. All these items are boring. Like, I can't set traps or use shells or anything. There's no... I still haven't come across a steering wheel. Just an example. I don't even remember what my place was in the last race. I guess we'll find out at the end here. But yeah, like... I kind of want to know what this game would be like if it was just charged like $40 or $50 up front. And I'm not even against the idea of spending money after the initial purchase, but it has to be like substantial stuff. Like a good DLC is like extra characters or extra tracks, or if they want to add like music, cool stuff like that, or like paying for a skin but paying for it directly. Oh, look at that! There it is. There's the red shell equivalent. Why am I? Oh, I got another one. I I hit them, but it doesn't feel as effective. Also, only 2 laps for the Grand Prix? Like, this should be 3. But I guess that there's not a lot going on, like, mechanics-wise. Like, if there's not a lot of items being thrown around here, or the track isn't, like, the track isn't complex, like, I guess, okay, have it be 2 laps, which is a little bit lame. Oh my god. The only thing I can boost through is like grass. There's not other like good shortcuts in this game at all. This is also my favorite remix, but not this one in particular, but all the Milan track variations use Be a Man in some capacity, but one of them actually has the lyrics, and that one's a fucking killer track. Like, how many times do I have to shoot them with these damn fucking steering wheels? Like, that's my only offense. But yeah, buying things directly, like a skin. Like, I would pay, I don't know, $2 for a skin. They can't be too expensive either. Like, be reasonably priced too. Like, DLC isn't unheard of in this kind of stuff. Like, Mario Kart does it, Smash does it, like, Crash Team Racing does it, Sonic and Sega All-Stars does it, like, they all do it to reasonable extents. Like, you could just pay for things directly. But whenever there's a free-to-play model involved, you always have to buy the currency first. And then you pay some weird amount for it, and then it always leaves you with a little bit left over, and you can't use to get anything. And that system is in place to try to get you to buy more so you can round it off to buy the next thing. It is designed to keep you buying for shit. Like, nothing is ever cheap enough just to, like, clear out the currency. And it's all so frustrating. And I say this is frustrating because I want to move on from Mario Kart, to be honest. Like, Mario Kart has been getting stale for a long time now, and they've been getting kind of barren, like, feature-wise. So I am looking to other series which hopefully, like, have some other kind of interesting take on it, you know, like this or Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing. I kind of want to get, like, the tracing one, or the transformed one, just because it looks fun. And the tracks are also, like, a little bit more complex than this. You see, like, Mario Kart needs, like, some extra mode that, like, really sets it apart from, like, other ones. Like, they've been getting too cookie cutter, kind of. Like, oh, there's a Grand Prix, there's multiplayer, there's a battle mode, that's it. And you can play online. That's usually it now. Like, I think the game is good, but I just want more to do in it, you know? This game could step up and be that game, but it's not, because it's rather be a dumb free-to-play gotcha crap thing. And I don't know what VP does. What VP does? Crashes. You get Gold Cup. What can I do at VP? Use vault points to unlock vault rewards by reaching at least top 3 in every race. And those cost those tickets. I don't know how you refresh those or how often you get those, but you only got 4 of those. But it's like, why do I have to? Why is that mechanic there if I'm not even playing online? Like, when I run out of tickets, am I just done going for these for the day? I have to do something else now? I don't understand that part. Like, can't I just keep playing this when I want to? Why? Oh, backing up to the in-game currency thing, okay. Let's look at this. If there's a way to just buy a character directly, but let's see, what comes in Aladdin's pack? You get 10. You get 10 shards for Aladdin, so you get Aladdin. Oh, god damn it, why did it reset? I'm lost. What the hell? And so, basically, they might be charging $10 for a character. And considering how many characters there are in this game, that's like, what, $120? Okay, there's I have 5 out of 56 racers. So that if I wanted to buy every character, I would have to spend $500. That's just roughly, because I'm subtracting the 5 that I have. 5 times 10, or 50 times 10. That's 500. That's kind of insane. And say I want to get a shard for a character, I have to buy their currency, which, okay, it tells me you need 390 tokens. The first increment is 200, which is not enough to get this small shard. The second one is 530. That's enough to get the shard, and then some weird amount left over. Like, you're just always gonna have to be buying like different amounts of the currency. Like, why? It's just, what are these numbers to? How does it translate the dollar amount to the currency? $2 for 200. Okay, so what is that? Like 100 per dollar? Which would mean the 499 one should be like 500, but you also get the extra 30. So this arbitrary amount there. So the 999 one should be 100 tokens per dollar. But you also get a weird, like, 150 add-on to it. 150, 30, that's not enough to get anything. Just, this isn't every single free-to-play game. Like, I hate it. There's always these currencies that are so arbitrary. Just, like, what's happening? Oh, the shop is updating live as we speak. Oh, boy. Oh, cool. And I want to like this game, but it wants me to either grind for everything or spend money to get it. But yeah, I keep thinking, like, what would a game just be like if it was just $40? Like, I mean, the perfect model is either Mario Kart or the Sega game or Crash Team Racing. Like, yeah, I'm just, this is a very at its core live service game, and I get fucked off at looking at it all. Just looking down the pipeline, see like how long I have to be playing, how much stuff I have to collect just to get a piece of the thing I want to get. Like, it sucks. Here, this Speedstorm is about a year old now, or I don't know, but it's gonna last a lot longer, probably just as Disney. But that's the fate of all these free-to-play model games. Like, they're just gonna get shut down at any point in time because they're seeing like, oh fuck, no one's like going crazy buying all the in-game currency or trying to buy everything. it's not making money for us, you know. But you know what is guaranteed? Like people paying a flat amount at the entry. And this game is already across multiple platforms. It's on Steam. It's on consoles. It's on Epic Store, probably the Epic Store. Like, it's already accessible in that regard. You don't have to worry about like console exclusive. Like, I think nowadays companies are trying to branch out and not just leave their games on like singular consoles. And it's tragic because Mario Kart is such an easier frame of reference to use. And I would rather be playing that